So obviously it feels good to get a win. Um, I think our team's been really working hard and not getting the benefits of it, right? So you work hard and you expect to see some profit from it. And we haven't had much of that. So to now see some of the bounty from your labor is good. Thought we did a lot of things today that we haven't done the first 4 games. Defensively, much better against the dribble. Ashley really committed herself to being disciplined on defense because when she's in the game, we're really good. You know, we've got a chance to be really good. So just so many good things. Happy for the team that they have some success, and now, the message tomorrow is the same as it's been. Let's just keep working.
I think definitely just getting the ball in the post, looking for the shooters, kind of working. That's been our goal for the season so far, just running our offense all the way through, trying to get those open looks, trying to screw up the defense a little bit. So I think when we get the ball in the post, good things happen with our perimeter shooters and in the post. Played really solid defense, really great, better than we've played for the past, I think, 4 games. So that really showed in the overall outcome of the game with our win. So just kind of working on that, staying low. We got a new coach on staff. He's really been prefacing that a lot, helping us out with that. So just kind of working on the details, I think is really going to help us on defense and just running through the offense.
Yeah, kind of off that, I think that the whole team got involved this game rather just relying on one thing. I think that our guards and forwards did the job getting to the basket and making those shots that we've been struggling lately. So I think just everyone collectively doing their job and knowing their role in today's game. I think that our whole team knows that we're right there in every game. There's just been a few let ups, especially just in one specific quarter. So I think that that was our biggest focus today, just making sure that we're playing full 4 quarters all the way through. So I think that that's very good to see that we can actually play and put a full game together. I think that's the most important thing. That's really what we've been emphasizing a lot during practice and in games to make sure we know who we're guarding, know the personnel, and just make sure that we're getting our perimeter defense, getting that stronger because that's what we've been struggling with. So I think today was a big jump from previous games.
Well, the challenge is you never know when that's going to be. I think all of us believe we can be a good team, a team that challenges and wins at the top of the Patriot League. I don't see any doubt in our team about that. So my message has stayed relatively consistent. The volume of it changes maybe on day to day, but the message has been very simple. Let's just continue to work on details and get better at the details. Today we were better at a lot of things. Now, can we continue that through practice tomorrow and Friday and then again on Saturday? That's ultimately the challenge that every team is facing. It's not doing things right. It's doing it right consistently. And so that's the next step for us. Well, I was really thinking about positives. I appreciate that question because it was, I thought I had a few minutes to only think of the good stuff. But I think the one thing we've stressed the most with our team in terms of being a force multiplier for everything else is communication. At both ends of the floor, we need a constant voice to connect us. We haven't found it. We have it at times, but we need to have it consistently. So that'll continue to be, they'll get a heavy dose of that from me. We've got to be a better team communication wise. So our emphasis really doesn't change from day to day. I mean, we really zero in on some real basic fundamental things. So we'll go back to doing that. It's all about footwork and ball security and communication and being physical in all aspects. So our message is tweaked day to day, but the core of it really stays the same. You could ask them. It's probably monotonous. They hear the same things over and over every day. Ultimately, we just hope they do it without us having to say it before the year's over. To me, one was Sophia Sabino. She really played well in the first half. I thought finding some people, getting a couple buckets. And then I really feel good for Ashley O'Connor. Ashley's had a tough start to the season. She's such a talented player, really high ceiling, can do a lot of things, but it just hasn't gone her way the first 4 nights. So tonight, I thought she did a good job of being more physical and there defensively, and then also making a few shots on offense. So I feel really good for Ashley. Well, she's a tremendous uniter. One of the things I notice about Reese really has nothing to do with basketball, but when she's in the room, people gravitate to her. They enjoy being around her. She's a calming, fun, enjoyable presence, but mature when she needs to be. So I'm thrilled to have her. She's such a good player. That's the good news. She's really good. The bad news is she has to play 30 minutes a game as a freshman. which says something else maybe about some other things. But in general, I'm thrilled to have her, and she's got such a big, big future ahead of her. She's the center of everything that we do, both positionally and in terms of what we try to execute. She's a returning all-conference level player. It's not about whether or not Ashley's good. It's about how good can she get. I personally believe at her best she can be the Patriot League Player of the Year, but it's not going to happen on its own. It's going to take daily work, and she's got to stay on the court. And today she did, and the numbers bear out. So the more mature she gets, the more detail-oriented to get, the simpler the game gets. She's just going to keep getting better and better, and we'll continue to get better and better as she does.